Hi guys, gonna do another quick compilation of Instagram. So I want you to meet Instagram user formerly known as Jeff Goldblum. Greetings! Dear fan, I don't normally send messages here, but after seeing your unending love and support in the comments section of my official account, I was grateful for the comment. That's why I decided to reach out to you privately to thank you for always being supportive, and God will reward you immensely. Love heart. Isn't that lovely, guys? How much rewards we get for just saying nice tucks on some post. Excuse the background noise. We've got a huge storm. The rain has just hit hard. I said, really? Are you claiming to be Jeff Goldblum? I am not claiming, dear one. I am Jeff Goldblum, and this is my private account. This private account was created under permission of my management team. I said, uh-huh. The reason for this is for me to get to connect with my fans in diaspora in order to build more on our craft, said my scammer, who had no idea what he was saying and had done a complete typo. And in response to this, private account was created under permission of my management team. I said, because a grown man needs to beg permission from managers. Sent a laughing emoji. And in response to, the reason for this is for me to get to connect with my fans in diaspora in order to build more on our craft. I went, what does diaspora to build on your craft mean? You want to scatter about on your craft? What? Because that's the actual meaning of the word. And in response to, you're a grown man who needs to beg permission from managers, he goes, I didn't beg for it, dear. You don't just understand how this works. Rather listen, so I elaborate on this for you. I said, oh dear, I think I understand more than you think I do. And go for it around elaborating. Tell me about the illegal practice of actors needing management permission to do anything in order to diaspora their craft, which he saw, and at that point, bang, restricted me immediately. So I just sent laughing emojis. This one was very short and sweet. I hated it. I hate people that use stolen valor. Hello, and how are you today? You look very beautiful in your profile picture, and I would like to know more about you if you don't mind. Let me show you the photo he was using. He was using this gentleman's photo, calling himself James Marshall, which is not the man's name. Marshall is correct, but it's not, because I actually reverse image searched the photo. This is the real guy, Sergeant Nick Marshall. Like I said, my family are all military. I hate people who use servicemen and women to scam. So I said 7 usernames, a total of 7. What is your full name and rank, please? Because the account had 7 usernames in only a couple of years. I'm James Marshall. What about you? He says. I said, what is your rank, please? I myself am in the Royal Australian Navy, a quartermaster gunner leading seaman. Obviously, he doesn't understand any of that or what RAN meant, but, doesn't matter. To which he goes, okay. And the captain of my team, he says. What's your name and where are you from? I said, the rank of captain. Sure you're not a sergeant, James? To which he sends that photo I just showed you. Why asking the question? I said, oh, I don't know. Maybe because I'm in the Navy, so I know what uniform that is, as well as the meaning of the epaulets. James. Okay, what's your name? He says. I said, Margaret, what's yours? Your real name, not the made-up one. Kennedy, he says finally. I said, and what is your real photo? Because we know that isn't it. And he sent the following fake photo. This was the photo he sent. So I said, no, try again. The truth this time, or I'll stop chatting with you. I don't like being lied to repeatedly. Okay, he said, and bang, disabled the account. Or maybe Instagram did. I find that very hard to believe. But there you go. I just wanted to add that because I really hate it. I hate stolen valor. Now meet Elon Musk, who, no, I don't follow, not a fan of. Hi there, big fan, he puts in very presumptuously. I said, I'm sorry, what? Big fan? Says who? Where did you find my account? Which the idiot love-hearted. I saw your account in Jimmy page, meaning Jimmy Barnes, because obviously this is a scammer. I said, Jimmy who? Which Jimmy? And you look beautiful, so I decided to say hi, he tries, completely trying to distract me. I said, which Jimmy? I follow 4. Jimmy Barnes, he puts in. I said, how would you know about him? He's not famous overseas and he doesn't follow you. Yeah, said my scammer, now thinking, uh-oh, something's wrong. I said, that means you don't know each other. Why were you trolling his profile? If you don't know who he is and he doesn't know you. And why would you assume I'm a fan of yours? That's a huge assumption to make. To which my scammer says, I know him. I'm Elon Musk from South Africa, but due to business, I'm in Texas. I'm the owner and founder of Tesla Company, said my definitely not Elon Musk. And in response to, I know him, I said, no, you don't, LOL, that's nonsensical. And in response to that whole thing about who he was, I said, I know who you're claiming to be. Why you're messaging me is the mystery. And in response to, that's a huge assumption to make, my scammer said, it's okay if you're not my fan. And in response to why you're messaging me is the mystery, he goes, you're a beautiful lady. And in response to, it's okay if you're not my fan, I said, I'm not. Elon is a despicable piece of shit. To which he put a laughing emoji. And in response to, you're a beautiful lady, I said, concentrate on your own baby mamas. You've got about 20 of them. Ugh. To which he goes, wow. No, just 3. I said, yes, not everyone thinks Elon is wonderful, and 3 mamas, about 100 kids, disgusting. To which he goes, where are you from? I have 12 kids, okay? I said, yeah, I'm not interested. Elon is an awful human being. Goodbye. At which point he vanished. I wasn't surprised, because I'm just not about to chat with any Elons. They're all just arrogant pieces of shit, all the scammers who try to pretend to be Elon. Now I want you to meet Ronald Alex. But when I was chatting to him, he was Jimmy Barnes. Hello, beautiful fan. How are you doing? Love heart. Envelope. Rose. I said, I'm fine. Who is this exactly? I am Jimmy Barnes by name, an Australian musician. It's nice to meet you, fan. Where are you from? Now, you'd think if he had to introduce himself in that manner that he would assume I'd know who he was. But anyway, scammer logic. I said, no, I know exactly who Jimmy is. I just don't know who you are. And in response to, it's nice to meet you, fan. Where are you from? I said, Australia. Jimmy isn't famous anywhere else. To which he then sends a YouTube link to a very good Jimmy Barnes song called Stone Cold. You can listen to my song on YouTube. Where are you from? Not understanding that I'd already said I knew exactly who Jimmy was. I said, for fuck's sake, if you're not going to bother to read what I write, this will be interesting. I know who Jimmy is, don't you read? And in response to, where are you from? I said, I already told you. Are you hard of thinking? And in response to, Jimmy isn't famous anywhere else, he goes, I'm a famous Australian singer. Repeating again. I said, in Australia. Okay, you're clearly not comprehending or reading anything. To which he says, have you listened to any of my songs before? Because he clearly had no idea what was happening. I said, this is why you shouldn't pretend to be someone you know nothing about and then message fans. You'll always look like a fool in the end. And in response to, have you listened to any of my songs before? I went, forget you gonna bless. To which the fuckwit love-hearted, you look so young and beautiful, fan. What's your age? To which I went, 11 to 11 moonbeams and the curtain rod on a spin cycle. To which he went, you're amazing. What's your profession? I said, yeah, and you're clearly off your medication or should be on some. And in response to, what's your profession? I said, a penguin erector. To which he says, I hope your profession doesn't stress you. I said, the obsession you guys have with stress. Why does the thought of an honest day's work drive you guys to stress? Ha ha, he says. I get what you mean. Sometimes work can be overwhelming, but it's all about finding that balance, you know. Stress can creep in, but it's important to take breaks and breathe, Google informed me. Are you on Telegram? That's where I communicate with my fan and friends when I'm less busy. Note the singular fan. I said, that's not what I mean at all, but it doesn't seem to matter. And no, I'm not on Telegram, and neither is Jimmy. You can download Telegram now, he said. I said, Jimmy doesn't use it. You're not understanding what is happening here, and you've clearly had a bad day with no remittance. But no, I will not be moving to a scam app with a fool. And then he didn't come back and changed his name to Ronald, to which I saw and went, Ronald, sent laughing emojis, which he saw 51 minutes ago. I don't even know if he's even bothered to block me. No, he hasn't. Oh my God. The absolute troglodyte has left the account there. What a fool. Anyway, I know I've done that one before, but I thought I wanted to add that in there anyway. See how they reuse the accounts and don't even bother to block the previous scam fails. That's how lazy they are. Now, last but not least, meet Instagram user known as Eklund Francis. His profile's still up, but I don't know why. You've got such a unique sense of humour, you crack me up, he says, laughing emoji, leaving the quotation marks in as an opening greeting. So I'm sorry, what? You left the quotation mark in when you copy-pasted that, just FYI. Why do you feel that way? He said. I said it was apropos of nothing and nonsensical with zero context. I'm sorry, he says. Sorry, I got your intention in a wrong way. Just want to talk to you. I'm sorry, hope I didn't ask much from you, please. To which I said, again, you're making zero sense. I'm perplexed as to how you thought your approach would in any way add any verisimilitude. Enlighten me. And obviously my scammer not understanding English goes, I'm sorry, you have very right to said whatever, whenever you feel toward my approach, I'm deep sorry. I said, you don't speak English, do you? Why did you copy-paste your intro? No, I'm not from speak English country, as wish I can speak very well like you do. Maybe was a mistake from translator, don't copy-paste any intro. I said, so now you're leaning into that way too hard. You aren't using a translator app. That's nonsense. You just aren't the man in the photo, are you? Because I'll reverse search it and find out anyway. Why are you lying? No, I should do that. I said, you tell me, because I'll find the real man in the photo easily. At which point he toddled off. And I'm actually sure I've done this one too, but never mind. We shall delete. There are too many that we need to delete. So there we go. There'll be more coming. Don't worry. This one was very short again. I'll do some more today. Some nice long ones for you. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Love you guys. Bye.